Hey guys, I'm on my way to work. I really haven't done much sharing of this, and I really actually kind of don't care about the fact that I really haven't shared this channel around a lot. That'll come when it comes and blah blah blah. But anyways, I'm on my way to work, and I'm just like kind of tuning into my channel station, having like honest conversation with myself and everything else. And I do find it very vital that like I did mention that I potentially was going to make a transit video, and I'm really not going to get into the brainiac stuff so much on this channel. I think that, you know, if there's like an energy that I'm feeling or whatever, I'm just going to let the channels come freely. Obviously there's some channels that are meant for this platform, some that are not. But I just got a really immense download as to the next 9 days. I just keep getting nines, which are very indicative of endings, right? And endings are beautiful because it just brings in new things. But this is the most vital message I could possibly fucking put out there right now. If you feel the need to tell other people, please do. People that you love, people that you care about, people on that high wave of vibe, you know. So pretty much this channel's open right now to you guys, to let you know that the next 9 days to the next 13 are extremely vital for your self-care regimen. Now, see, okay, so we're gonna kind of get a little weird and whatever right now, because I'm trying to I can't keep up with the words that are trying to leave my mouth right now. Okay, woof, slow down. Alright, so we are multifaceted beings. There's multiple parts of us that need different things and everything else. The thing is that we need to be nourishing those parts of ourselves at this time. Self-care is not meant to be a fucking difficult thing. That is all just in your head, right? There are things that we're told that are part of your self-care regimen, when guess what? We are all made of different genetic DNA strand makeups that vibrate at certain resonances, certain vibrations and frequencies, and each one of those need to be nurtured with the counterpart of that, right? Things that sing in tune, like if you know anything about music, it's like whatever. I'm trying to stay on track the best I can right now. The next 9 to 13 days, what I want you to do, and this is, you know, you take things as they resonate. There's just this super fucking fertile energy right now, and whatever we hone our focus in on, the next 9 to 13 days will be amplified. If you have a mentality of lack or fear, that shit needs to go out the window immediately. Okay? This is not like I'm instilling fear with this talk. I'm just being very cut and dry because the channel is open and it needs to be said. So, as far as self-care, if something's feeling like absolutely fucking difficult, like, you know, we're told that certain things are part of the general undertone of fucking self-care or whatever. It's not the case for everyone. Sometimes people's self-care is drinking enough water for the day. If you feel the need that your body is saying, hey, feed me. Hey, I need water. Hey, I really want high vibe food. Fucking do it. If you feel that you need to take a drive, do it. If you feel you need to take a day off of work, do it. Don't fucking question yourself the next 9 to 13 days. I almost said 3 to 9. So the potency of the next 3 days, oh, that's why. See, we're going into this eclipse, which is the ending. But if you're kind of on a high vibe wave, time's a little faster for us. So like right now, right tonight, we are literally in eclipse energy. Something about, you know, like the number 3, the resonance of that, the frequency of that, and how it resonates when you're on a higher vibratory scale. All I have to say to you is, if you feel that you need something, this is really, more than anything else, just paying attention and babying and nurturing your mental like a fucking infant right now. And if I'm going to say anything to anybody, it seems that this is a very important message of learning how to receive from yourself and just allowing yourself to just be gentle. It's not so much of the focus on outside of you right now. Obviously, the need for vitamin C, I've been saying it, and I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. Clementines, oranges, whatever with vitamin C. There's a couple others that are coming through. Pomegranates, mangoes, these things, these foods are going to trigger and activate certain strands of DNA that need to be activated at this time for this death process, right? It doesn't mean they're necessarily essential. It will just help that, because there is, at this point, there is not so much of a need for the death energy. The feminine and masculine properties of every individual that we each harbor is being amplified in a different light, right? It's being the vibration of it's raising. And the fact of the matter is, we've lived in a world for too long where feminine and masculine qualities have been painted as everything that they're not. The feminine energy innately is very strong. It's very powerful. It's very, I literally am just getting like this specific visual. I wish I could fucking, whatever. The masculine energy, the wave of masculine energy that's coming in is this completely fucking new type of sensitive, gentle, watery, emotional, yet fiery and passionate. Some shit that we haven't seen yet. It's really hard to explain the kind of energy shift that we have been working on as a collaboration of the collective, right? Yes, there's been some people who have quote unquote put in more work than others, and whatever. Like, if you're part of this high wave tide right now, it's time to just hone in and focus. Not even hone in, it's just time to just be with yourself. Feed yourself in any way that you really feel. Just literally don't fucking second guess yourself. Just run with it. If there's something that you are feeling in this time, there's a reason you're feeling it, because we are moving away from a death energy into a massive birth process. We are currently, as a collective, in labor, and it's important that the energy that you exert during this labor is nothing but fertile. It's literally futile for the collective right now. Don't second guess yourself. We are going through a massive energy surge. I am not going to be going through the planetary aspects. There is something going on with Mars right now that's giving us that oomph, that headstrong drive. I do believe it's actually in Aries. There's something going on with Pluto and Neptune with transformations. And there's just a lot of passion and watery love about it, but like fiery. It's a different kind of energy that we haven't seen in a very long time. I'm really not sure if it's planetary or what's going on. Maybe something to do with the interstellar galactic gateway. The Lion's Gate that we went through last year, that there's something, that energy is being catapulted forward, and it's completely transmuted as to what it was last year. By this year's Lion's Gate, 808, it's going to bring a brand new world, so to speak. So in order to survive this high tide right now, focus literally only on what you want. Don't exert your energy into other people right now that just don't. Like, it's literally all about you fueling yourself, you fueling your own tank. Because we do have a beautiful long journey ahead of us. And when I say long, the connotation behind long is not what most would harbor an idea behind of what maybe the Webster Dictionary fucking subconscious message is behind that. Long meaning we are literally on the wave, we're riding the wave. This is a message, like this is a message right now. This is a massive message. The next 3 days, it's gonna feel real wild. It's gonna feel like a little bit of a roller coaster, because you might still want to fight some things, But you need to understand what we're going through right now is all literally about understanding that self-care is not what we've been fucking spoon-fed right now, okay? It's not. So, it's the matter of allowing yourself to receive and knowing that you are worthy of receiving whatever the fuck it is you want. If you want a day off, take a day off. If you want vacation time, take vacation time. If you need a fucking mom day, if you need whatever it is, just pay attention. There's going to be a lot of downloads coming in, and your DNA is going to be activated in certain ways that you have never felt it activate before. Your vision might change, taste might change, sound might change, feeling might change. Things are going to be extremely sensitive right now, so you need to be gentle with yourself. I'm sorry that I'm like, ugh! My throat chakra is not happy right now. Just be mindful, very mindful with your mental talk right now. We are in Gemini energy. As I look down, it was 11 minutes. This is what we're here for. We've reached Judgment Day. And when I say Judgment Day, I'm not saying it with a scary connotation behind it. We have reached Judgment Day because we have learned at this point what feels right, what feels wrong, when to go with the flow, and when the ebb serves. And right now we are pulling up to the tidal wave. Everyone was having predictions about tidal waves. It might not be a quite literal one, but it's a wave that we are going to have to decide to surf on and float and just fucking put some cucumbers over our eyes, put on some good fucking tunes, some ska music, fucking kick it back. Be mindful of your self-talk. Be mindful of where you think that obligations are, because obligations are not self-care. And I really want to repeat that. Like, obligatory thoughts, actions, anything that you do out of the feeling of obligation is not serving you. This is not the world that we are in anymore. This shit is shifted. It has already changed. It's time to bring in the new wave of energy. So any of my new wave energy people watching or listening, we are here, and this is literally the new earth. And this is all a channeled message. I know it sounds very blunt, intense, everything else, but I struggle sometimes to keep up with words as a product of dyslexia, which we're not going to go there. That's actually... dyslexia is actually a blessing. But anyways, really get into your meditations if you can. If you feel like it's hard, just rewire that thought, because you already have that connection, because that connection is you. You are multifaceted. You have the guidance there. You already have the scribe. You have the tablet in front of you, and we've learned what we needed to learn, and now is the new wave of energy. Every old thing is going to fall away only if you let it. Do not clutch on to the things that do not serve you, right? I'm not saying make irrational decisions. What I'm saying is follow your gut, only pour into yourself from the next 3 to 9 days. There's something, keep getting something about 13 and not really getting a super big message. It has something to do with Mars. It's like this Plutonian it's like this Plutonian, Neptunian, Martian type of energy of bringing, like, it's just like this it's like a catalyst. It's a catapult of change, right? Literally, if I ask anything from any of my beautiful, loving humans that I know, just don't second guess yourself. Just run with what you know, right? And when I say what you know, I'm not talking about using your fucking head. I'm talking about letting your heart guide you into this energy, because we are in a new wave. There is going to be a major collapse of some sorts, not really sure, not going to get into details. I might get downloads about that later when it comes to this specific government that we are in right now. Something is in the works, and that's something that we don't necessarily see yet. we're not necessarily, I don't know. I'm gonna go ground now. But I felt the need to like literally, like, this is just like super important. I need to get it out there. Just literally self-care, okay? Say it with me. Self-care is not fucking hard. Allow yourself to be gentle with yourself. The things that feel hard for self-care, fuck those things right now. Okay? Just, you already know. Anyone who's watching this already knows exactly with their heart what to do, what they already are doing. We are literally the catalysts of change right now. We've been in death energy for too long, and now we are literally in labor. And the baby is here, it's coming, it's literally like the head is already out. Okay? So just breathe, right? Try to water yourself. Ground yourself. Just love on yourself. It's literally all I can say right now. Make sure you have plenty of rest. If you have any dreams, write those down. Talk to your guides. If you feel you can't hear them, just talk to them. I don't care. Like, if you're on a long car ride, fucking just talk to them. And they will talk back. Right? They're there. They are here. They're here with you now. Just tune in. Just tune into that station. Open that channel up. And allow the rest of the shit to just fall away. Because guess what? Self-care is not meant to be a fucking hard thing. It's not meant to be a regimen. It's not meant to be a fucking schedule. We are free will beings. This is a free will earth. And the chains are breaking away. Okay? I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to take a breather before I go into work. And I love you guys so, so much. The baby is coming. Just keep on breathing, okay? Literally. Fill yourself with just loving talk. I don't care if, like, you need to listen to just, like, motivational music, shit that makes you feel like a fucking badass bitch. Do what you gotta do, man. It is here, the baby is coming, and the new world is here. It's time to stop with the death energy. The shit has already died. It's shriveling off. It's just allowing it to fall away. I'm getting really gross visuals. But, yo, this is beautiful. I love you guys. I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much.